I kind of do wish Eduardo was here. Not because like I like Eduardo, obviously I don't care about him, but like if he was here, we could have like done the Jose versus Eduardo results,
true.
and then we could like look in his eyes as he realizes no one will love him. Because we know his family voted in this poll.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Famously, they told us.
I went down his whole entire family tree. They all voted, and I know they know them like him or love him.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. Next time he's on, we'll definitely go over that with him. But I think I know what I want to talk about in this episode, though. Yeah. Okay. Let's get into it.
Get a load of these guys. How does it feel to be in my world's stop time? You peasants. Welcome back to today's episode of the JWP Podcast. I'm joined with Deven and Gabe, and as you can see, I am back. It has been 3 seconds. The world, resume time.
What?
Tyler?
What? Tyler?
When'd you get here?
You know me.
Do I?
Do I?
I don't think I do.
Yeah, I do not think I know you anymore.
You don't gotta worry about it.
We weren't even, it's not even like framed for 3 people. We weren't even.
Yeah, I probably have to fix that now.
Yeah, we should transition.
Time for a transition. And we're back. Now that we're back into, I guess, a 3-man format here.
True.
I didn't expect Tyler to be here today, so I don't know. It kind of changes things. I had a different plan here today with me and Devin's solo episode, but I guess we make it work today. What's going on? Why are you back, Tyler?
Well, in case you didn't know, I have officially graduated from college.
Ooh, yeah.
Cue applause. Audience applause.
Cue crickets.
Cue crickets. So yeah, I mean, I'm back from Arkansas. I'm back for the long term now, at least for the time being. And yeah, I'm just, ready to get some stuff going. And one of those is being a regular host on the podcast. I mean, y'all voted me best host. I should live up to that title,
You should actually be a host.
I should
actually.
I shouldn't be like Eduardo and just be lazy and not want to do anything. Like I texted him. I was like, "Hey, let's go be on the podcast. We can be like a 4-man squad." And he's like, "No, I'm a little bitch boy. I want to go take a shower." And I'm like, "You don't shower regularly." He's like, "You don't have to tell them that though. Like, my weekly showers go hard."
Dude, you're never gonna live down the excuse that I said I had to shower. Was it like the gym or something?
No. It's not just one time. It's every time I do this. Yeah, let me take a shower real quick. Dude's gone for 2 hours. Like Eduardo showering is equivalent to Eddie getting a snack. Like those two are like equivalents going on. Like I'm
not seeing them for a while.
Like it's literally like the TikToks. I even see it's like when I tell my boys I'll be on in 5 minutes, and like dude's like journeying across America. He's like sleeping, like flying, going to space. It's like, yeah, I'll be on in 5 minutes. That's Eduardo. I'm gonna take a quick shower. No, don't take a shower.
The only time the Eduardo shower is quick is when there's a girl in Discord waiting for him.
Exactly.
Go. Then he doesn't actually shower. He just goes wash his hands. He's like, all right, that's a shower.
His kitten, he puts water in his hair, and he's like, "Kitten, I showered for you."
Yeah.
Well, Eduardo does talk like that. I mean, they wouldn't know because Eduardo is fake for the podcast.
Yeah, he plays it up. Or plays it down rather.
He's like a different character in this podcast.
He's the same animal, but a different beast.
Reminds me of that Kobe Bryant.
It's almost like I quoted it.
Yeah.
That's for word for it. It's been so long since I've seen it.
I think it's word for word, and it's been a long time since I've seen it.
What the fuck did that mean?
What the fuck does that mean? You're welcome.
Speaking of beasts, have you seen, or not a beast, but he's a monster. Have you seen EDP has kidney failure?
Does he? Too many cupcakes?
Yeah. Dude, everyone on Twitter was like, "Oh, we're smoking that EDP back today." RIP Bozo.
When did this come out?
Yeah. Like 2 days ago.
I didn't hear about that.
As of recording, I guess.
Oh, I haven't been on anything in a long time.
I mean, I haven't seen anything about that. I feel like I would have heard about it by now, but yeah, that's crazy.
I saw that.
Who spoke about it?
I saw it originally from one guy I follow on Twitter. He was like, EDP got kidney failure. We're eating good tonight, and I was like, all right, yeah. So I looked into it. I found the rabbit hole, and like EDP was on live, and he was he was talking about it.
That's hilarious.
You went down the EDP rabbit hole.
Not really. Yeah, I just searched up on Twitter. I was like EDP kidney failure, and then it just showed up because everyone was talking about it. I was like, oh. That's justice, right? Me and Eddie were talking about this at the gym. We're like, that's poetic justice right there. Yes. The law couldn't stop him, so God said die.
You're doing too much.
God said we're stopping today.
That's funny.
Because I noticed, like, last time I saw anything from EDP, he was now that's a bad thing. He was balding pretty bad. And
I
like,
feel like he always was.
well, no,
like
but
he
it was
was
like, it
bald.
was
He's not
worse.
just bald.
But it was like his hairline was shitting and was getting thinner. Like you could tell, like he looked sickly. So I didn't know
Probably
if he had
because of
anything.
stress. You know?
Well, stress obviously plays a factor, but I mean, it would make sense if he had kidney failure. That would be the underlying thing that goes with that, you know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude looks sick. He looks like he's in a hospital looking.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about pack watches, the King of Elan got like hit by like a bus.
What? There's a king of the Harry guy.
Yeah. That's Queen Elizabeth. He got hit by a bus, so he's in critical condition. So
When
everyone
did
was
this
like,
happen?
like recently, like 2 days ago.
Wait, the King Charles?
Yeah, Charles. Or whoever the king, whoever the
It's
recent,
Charles, right?
Yeah, whoever the recent king is, he got hit by a bus.
Elizabeth's ghost is haunting. He's like, no, if I'm not queen,
If
no
I'm
one is.
dying, you're dying too.
So people are like, "Yo, England's taking 2 L's," and so that's funny.
And it's funny because they just started printing currency too, so it's like they're like, oh my god, because it's something like 10 million or 100 million dollars to like
Yeah, it's absurd.
to reprint everything and
yeah.
recirculate it out. It's like insane.
Dude, how do you let the king get hit by a bus?
don't know.
Whose job is this to watch
Right?
it? How do you let that happen?
Right? Well, it's funnier because like people always talk about how the queen was old. The Charles was actually like 6 months or a year older than the queen. So it's like the queen's like, no, I'm the old person. You don't get to live longer.
He got hit by a bus and he's still alive?
That's what's
He's
crazy.
Like,
He
He's in
was-
critical condition.
still, but he's alive.
I don't know.
Like, was this bus like tapped him or something? What?
I don't know.
I feel like anything beyond 10 miles per hour should have killed him.
Maybe they did like hit to make it sound better. He probably just
Yeah.
like ran into a bus. Was like,
It's like, yeah, like English trying to like hype him up. Yeah, he ate the bus. He's
like, he's not doing good, but like, could you eat a bus?
Yeah.
I don't
Bus
think
was going
so.
80. Straight up 80 kilometers per hour or wherever
You're
they
fucking
say.
80 miles an hour. They get faster.
Just fast. Yeah, he's a beast.
I guess he eats it.
Yeah, he's bus level. So.
He's at least bus durability.
Bus durability.
We gotta scale it.
Scaling the king.
Wouldn't that make the king scale higher than the queen though? She's never tanked a bus.
Yeah, but like she has like history, like long history of doing shit. We had to like go back to like her earliest feats and then like see like what
Are you talking
prime
prime?
Like
Elizabeth?
prime- yeah, prime
Elizabeth,
yeah.
It's like a Saratobi situation.
Yeah. Because she kind of like did this.
So
she
you're saying
didn't,
like
you know, come
you're
back.
saying like King Charles like started peaking when he's older. He wasn't as
Maybe.
young.
Well, he's the anime sensei. They get stronger as they get older.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like they had their prime, but like they get stronger slowly over time as well. They accrue experience.
Who's done that? Who in their oldest age has been stronger than
Roshi?
their prime? Roshi?
Master Roshi. I mean, I don't know exactly how that would
trying
be,
to
but I mean,
think.
like in his prime, he like his biggest feat was destroying. What was it?
But he's still
He
old. If you're talking
destroyed the
anything from
mountain.
Dragon Ball, he's still old.
Yeah, he was still old.
Yeah, but he's older now, and
he's
he has
so much.
NUI.
Yeah, but like Roshi is like hundreds of years. Like that
Yeah, I know. He's like.
and we don't know
400
his prime. For all we know, his prime, he was stronger. He was that guy. So we don't know.
I mean, he claims.
Well, I mean, okay, but then again, though, like he couldn't beat King Piccolo,
yeah,
and then like
I think
now he's obviously above where he would be back then.
it's been so long.
He couldn't beat King Piccolo when he was old though.
Yeah,
We
but
don't know if when he was younger.
I feel like he talked about it
when
because
he was like 20.
He feel like he has talked about his prime.
Well, even like
before.
50 or 60.
Yeah.
Because we see him, like he sees like there's like a flashback to his prime. I can't remember he said that if that form was stronger than his old form, but maybe it was.
Because isn't Goku only like 40 or something? Like he's not that
I
old.
think
he's in
it's
his
like 50.
50s.
Yeah,
I think
he's in his 50s.
50 to 40.
Yeah.
And Goku still hasn't reached his peak yet.
Yeah.
He's in his prime, but he
I
hasn't
mean, he's also a
peaked yet.
Saiyan,
yeah.
so
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
also a Saiyan, which makes a big difference.
I mean, humans are kind of cracked today. Look at I was gonna say Yamcha, Krillin.
Look at Yamcha, dog.
strong.
I mean,
Human?
Yamcha's still strong. He's stronger than all of us.
yeah, true. I mean, I don't know. You didn't want to see me, but I would play him in a game of
Aren't you
baseball.
the dude who got bounced in round one? That's right. I don't even know the results, but I know he got bounced in round one.
By
Guaranteed.
whom? By whom? I don't know. I know. I don't
Listen,
think I did.
who's in your round one?
I don't know. I feel like I beat
Batman
him.
Devin? He's bounced round one. That's my guess.
That's like my weakest variant. I don't care if he gets blooped.
That's crazy.
You trying to do that Asian face?
What?
The Asian
What?
guy goes like,
No.
oh, what are you doing?
I was just like, ooh, that stings, you know, ooh. Or the patch Bateman, like,
Imagine getting bounced
Yeah,
in round
that's,
one. Couldn't be me.
really? Oh yeah. That's true.
I don't think I can say anything.
Yeah, you have a hard bracket. Oh, you're
You got- yeah, both don't you only have like 2 or 3 variants or something?
Yeah.
I have
Face Skin, Superman, and
Doctor
three.
Strange, and
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
and they all
Spider-Man.
they all have like hard matchups. So
Yeah, you definitely
Yeah.
could get round one bounced.
There's a chance, yeah.
Who do you think has the highest chance of not getting bounced round one with older variants?
Probably
Jose?
you.
no, because Jose has the
I have
fucking.
so many,
the-
though.
Jose has way too.
Well, what do you consider bounce?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Would you consider
What about
bounce?
Naruto, then?
Would you consider bounce like a majority of your variants don't make it past round one, or
No,
like all of them?
All of them have to get past round. Do you think
Surely
anyone-
one of yours makes it through.
No, I'm saying like, do you think like all of them? Like one of them can't lose.
I think the person with
Do you
the
think-
highest.
Oh, like the anti-bounce.
Yeah.
I think the one with the highest chance for all the variants it might be Gabe.
over Eduardo?
Yeah, because Eduardo has like. weak
Oh, he has
variant.
Bucky Eduardo.
Yeah.
We know is getting washed.
Well, your
At least
variant-
we think he's getting
Your,
washed.
your,
So-
your variant's peaks kind of like is more than his. He has like some lesser people.
I mean, I think I can make an argument for me because I have 4, and if you interpret some things a certain way, then it's like they
Yeah.
could win.
But it's such
But
like
they're
a close
tough matchups.
It's a
such
tough
Yeah.
match. That's what I'm saying. But it's like face skin. If you think that he's like Superman level, then he's winning. But then it's like Superman's obviously winning. And if you're like, yeah, Spider-Man beats Rogue Devin, then yeah,
Yeah.
Spider-Man
It's
Tyler
like
beats
round
Rogue
one,
Devin.
but yeah.
Is that round one? What's
No.
what's the
No.
Spider-Man round one?
Gambit Eduardo.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Spider-Man beats
Yeah.
Gambit Eduardo, and then like at that point it's
Maybe.
a toss-up between Doctor Strange Tyler and Gojo
It's just the
Gabe.
Marvel bracket.
So I mean, like,
You have
I
a
think
Marvel
because I
section.
only have 4, and feasibly they could beat their matchups.
Probability wise, do you think you have a higher one?
What's up?
You saying like probability wise, you have like the highest
Chance of having everyone go through, yeah.
yeah.
Because everyone's got their one variant that like probably
Yeah.
isn't gonna make it through.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a weak variant though, honestly.
Well,
I think there's
well.
just bad matchups, but I don't have a weak variant.
I mean,
per
Eddie
se.
only has one variant, and if Coco Stark makes it, if Coco Stark
Eddie-
makes it,
Eddie could.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Eddie
Eddie,
Coco
could.
Stark, yeah.
I was
Because who
like-
does Coco Stark verse?
Professor X Gabe.
That's a tough one. But I mean, if you I think we talked about this. Like, if he's good enough to make an arc reactor out of chocolate, he could feasibly probably make a helmet to counter it. But it's like,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you would have to like argue like he has to know like how like the psychic works and how to block it. It's a strange.
Yeah.
he made
You also have to remember,
limitless
though-
energy out of chocolate.
Yeah, but
So-
you just argue like he just knows how energy works. Like maybe he's
yeah, it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, but because he only has one, he probably has the best chance.
Yeah.
Because it's only
probably
one, and that one is like you can make a case for it being
Exactly.
Because he's so hyper intelligent that like he's beyond hyper intelligence. So it's
yeah,
like
he's cracked.
You have to
You can
also
make a
think that
case.
like we're not the ones debating this. It's our
Exactly,
it's
it's
our
the
audience.
fans.
There's like idiots
Yeah.
like Gabe's feet in the audience who they don't know
Yeah.
anything, and he might be like, "Duh, Coco Stark because I like chocolate, right?" Like, obviously, Ali, you're cool, right? Nothing against you, and Linksys, you're cool, but like,
Yeah, you-
there's some losers in the comment section. Like, not to call out names, but Gabe's feet, Jose feet. You guys are kind of like weird. Jose's feet's a little chill.
he's a little chill.
Right,
A little
right,
chill.
right.
What are you doing?
That is a debate though. I like the debate like
Double
who's
check
smarter
this.
between like Eddie, Coco Stark Eddie, and then Jowp X Gabe. Both have insane feats. Who's smarter? I don't know. Are they
Yes.
more impressive making an arc reactor out of chocolate or whatever Gabe did?
Whatever Gabe did.
I don't
I mean,
know.
synthesized Speed Force. I mean,
Oh yeah, he did make the speed first, didn't he?
Yeah.
But
I'm curious to see. I hope. I know it's kind of like repetitive because we said this like a bunch of times, but like I do hope you guys do explain your picks because I want to like
yeah,
I want to be able to like understand them. I don't know if we'd go over your guys' responses in the episode. Probably not. Maybe we would like when we go over the results like for the second time because the first time we wouldn't be able to, but the second time maybe we could go back and like look at their round ones.
yeah,
And we just do that for every like version of it. So it's like
yeah.
we're going over round 2 results and we talk about their round 1 answers.
What they put, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be because it'll be the way it works out because it's recorded and it's not live. It's gonna be like delayed by one,
Yeah.
by on their end every time.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the way we could do it was like because you send like a Google form for like the matchups, right?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the Google form, you just make like a type whatever here, and then they like explain
your reasons?
Yeah, like whatever. Not like for each matchup, or like if they want like a certain one where they like explain, then they can do that.
Yeah, like I chose this guy because
Yeah.
like round 1 has the Doctor Strange Tyler versus Gojo
If
Gabe.
there-
I
there's
think
one
I
matchup-
think that's like the matchup of the week for round 1.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
so it's like
It's
if
the
you want to
highlight.
explain it, so
Both
I think
strong
yeah
fighters.
for round 2 because round 1's already done, but like for round 2 I'll definitely do that.
Right. Okay.
But I since it's not there for round 1, I also want the comments, right?
Yeah,
not
of course,
because
yeah, of
like
course.
not because it helps the channel, which it does, but
I mean
like,
it does.
I mean, it
yeah.
does.
I also do like reading the comments sometimes, you know? It's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because I read the comments on my own time versus if I read the Google form to be like on the podcast, like formal, right?
Yeah, then you have to like put in hours through Workday, and then it's like a whole thing with the CEO, moi. And then like I have to confirm your hours, and then I gotta be like, all right, Gabe. So you worked 3 hours last night, huh? Mm-hmm, very likely. And then it's gonna be like internal investigations with HR, and it's the whole issue, you know.
You have an HR.
If you guys had to guess, who do you think is the leader of this operation? Put a guess in the comment section. I'm curious. Poll? Weekly poll?
Weekly poll. Who's the leader?
Who's friend group leader?
That's different than CEO.
That is different. That's a whole different thing.
Is it?
I mean,
I
that
feel
way,
like it's the same.
hey, who's strongest? They're the leader of Jowp.
That's not how
That's
it
like where to
works.
go. That's where to go. Yeah, power
not how it
scale.
works.
I power scale the highest. So
That's not how it works.
I mean, that's what I do it.
Weekly poll. Who's the CEO of Joe?
Who's the CEO of Jowp?
Whoever wins is not the CEO of Joe.
Imagine like
that is your choice of who you thought was the CEO.
Yeah, the illusion of choice.
What do you think is like based enough to be our HR?
HR?
Based enough? That is not the adequate usage of based.
But like not like based, but like who's like chill, like who's like I can't see like someone like Eddie being our HR.
No, I couldn't see Eddie. I think Jose.
Are you basing it off of Toby? You're like, who's like Toby?
Who's our
Not like,
Toby?
not like Toby. Not like I wasn't thinking about office terms. Like who could we like talk to feasibly to him? Like yeah, you're like a low key, like you're a pussy. Don't talk to me.
I think
Jose
okay,
could be a-
genuinely, okay, I have two answers. I got one answer.
an artist.
I got one answer. No, I don't think artist. I have one answer where it's like Jose, where that's like I can kind of see it like, yeah, he's the most calm and he's like, oh, why do you think that? You know, like, you know, calm. That I get HR vibes from Jose, right? But then again, and you got to let me explain this one a little bit, Eduardo. Because I've talked to Eduardo and he's like, I'm basically like the chamber of secrets for everyone's stuff. I keep everyone's stuff on lock in my brain. Like, someone's got an issue, usually they'll talk to me.
I thought that was Jose.
But apparently, like, he has like stuff on every. I was talking to him. He's like, he's like, yeah, like 2 weeks ago, Deven talked to me about this, and then Jose talked to me about this, and then Eddie talked to me about this, and then Ash talked to me about this, and then like,
I did not talk to that man.
Dude is like the chamber of secrets. So I was like, if that's assuming he's not lying and assuming it's true, which is some big assumptions, then I can make it. You can make a case for Eduardo being that guy.
He doesn't have anything on me. I don't talk to that nigga. The only thing Eduardo has on me per se would be stuff I told him from years ago, which isn't
It's
a
irrelevant,
secret.
yeah.
It's irrelevant at that point. It's outdated information.
Either way, I can
You
see
got a
one of
text
those
right now,
two.
Gabe. Like I do got dirt on you right now. I'm just
You
right
didn't tell me.
now.
I'm not even telling me because I'm like, I don't even know dirt on myself. So how do you know it?
He's a chamber.
Oh,
He
I don't have
he sends one picture, and you're just like,
He sends you a video. This is a live recording.
it's from your vents, your air vents right there. He's like, I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls.
I knew that.
Wow.
I already knew that.
I didn't do that.
I heard you last night. No, but like either one of those two.
I guess.
I could definitely see Jose doing that role.
Yeah.
Jose just has that vibe.
Yeah, I pawned it off on Jose.
Yeah,
Guess
he's HR and IT.
And he's in IT.
He's just like roles people don't want to fill.
We need a receptionist then.
Receptionist.
Bro, are we just making the office?
Making the office.
Dope as the office? Who's Pam?
Who's Pam?
Hey, but you
I
keep
guess-
relating it
I
to
guess,
the
like,
office.
wow.
It would depend on who's Jim, then.
I mean, I
I
wasn't.
think
I
I'm
mean,
Jim.
I wasn't talking about the office. If you want to talk about the office,
I
I don't know. Tyler's looking like a little salty, like he's not Jim.
thought you wanted to be CEO. Wouldn't that make you Michael Scott? So am I
CEO
Michael
ain't no
Scott?
Michael
then?
Scott. He ain't no Michael Scott though.
So if you want to be Jim, then what? I be Michael Scott?
Yeah, sure, we can go there.
I don't want to be Michael Scott. He's racist.
He's
No,
unintentional.
okay, not,
he's not
okay,
racist.
my issue isn't Michael Scott that he's racist. It's that he's cringy. I don't want to be Michael
There,
Scott.
there you go.
There it
He's
is.
lonely.
But I mean, like cringe, right? Yeah, like equal levels.
I don't know about that. You can definitely make an argument that I'm cringe, but
I'm
not
just
Michael
saying.
Scott
I'm
level.
just saying. Two things. One, I don't have alt accounts. Not alt accounts. I don't have accounts posting on our channel that have my feet and their name and their picture. And
Does that make him cringy?
as far as I know,
Yeah.
they don't have a drinking game about me, about how I correct people.
Does that make me cringy?
A little bit, yeah. It's a
How?
little cringe. A little cringe.
I mean,
So what? How people
it's a
react to
little
me
cringe.
makes me cringe. Doesn't
Yes.
make
I mean,
me
it
cringe.
implies
Yes,
that you correct people
because-
so often that like they made a whole game about it.
Which is
But I
cringe.
don't do
That's
that,
ultra
though.
cringe.
I mean, they
It's
made a whole
not
game about it, dog. So I don't know what to tell you.
if it ain't based,
They're
it's
just
cringe.
wrong. I can make a game about anything. Doesn't make me right.
I guess.
That's true.
I guess.
Oh, man.
No, you're right. You're right.
I can make a drinking game about the amount of times Devin goes.
Or but yeah, but nah.
Or yeah, I don't think he does that anymore. I think he stopped saying that.
But that only implies that I do it a lot. I mean, you'll be right. I do a lot.
But you stole.
At this point, I just enjoy doing it. It's kind of fun.
What makes it fun?
It's like a little tick. It scratches their brain a little bit. I don't know. I like it.
It's a little tick. A little
It's
quirky.
like a little oxygen, like tickle his brain.
Take a secret molecule's like.
I'm like, yeah, there it is.
I got like a cut G.
I like a cut.
Yeah.
I mean, on that note though, I did recently start watching The Office because I was curious about it and I wanted to watch it because I was looking for like a new live action show to watch. Cause I'm kind of like in my non-anime arc where I've been watching anime, so I was like, I'll watch The Office. So.
How many episodes are in?
I'm like at the end of season 2 right now.
Yeah, you grind the whole out.
It's not
They're
hard.
20-minute episodes.
Yeah, they're not hard.
Would you start?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. He can start today. He can be on in season 2.
guess,
It's
I
not
don't know.
hard.
I don't know. Feasibly, I couldn't. But like,
How long season 1?
It's
6 episodes. But like, I'm at the end of season 2 though.
Okay, season 2 is like what? 12 to 20
It's like-
episodes?
it's
The day has just started. There's no way I could get
Just
that far in the
started,
day.
dude. It's like 4 o'clock.
It's not enough.
You wake up
feasibly,
at like
it's not enough time.
5.
Okay. You think I'm up my office time? Maybe.
I'm just saying it's. You know what?
Don't you get
When
to
this
24/7?
episode comes out, I'm gonna do the calcs. I'm
When
gonna
episode
crunch the
comes out, by the
numbers.
time this episode comes out, I'll probably be done with The Office, to be honest.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna run the calcs. I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's how the dude's spitting. He's right.
Okay.
Because I'm like the resident binger,
Sure.
and I know
That
how
is you.
things binge. You could easily get through it,
So if I do 3 episodes an hour, and I've watched about
I didn't realize they were 20-minute episodes.
26 episodes.
What's round 27? That's 9 hours.
It's 9 hours times.
So that's like 5 o'clock. If you woke up at 5 a.m., you could be done by now. Calcs
You think
done.
that was like, Gabe's like, you got like, 5 a.m. office time, let's go.
Yeah, it's feasible, but you have to also take into account that I went to the gym, so like that's like 2 hours already
Okay.
gone.
You could watch at the gym.
That's not reasonable.
It's possible.
It's possible. It's not possible.
Yeah, it's feasible, but he's not doing
I
it.
did watch ReZero where we did stairs that one time. So it's like, it's possible.
How do you feel with The Office so far?
I think it's pretty good. It's pretty enjoyable. I don't see the issue with season 1. It's all right.
It's not a big issue. I just
Like you're like downplaying it so much. I thought it was gonna be like the worst like season ever.
I just hear it's a common complaint that I hear a lot. So that,
I think it's not the worst, but it's one of the worst compared to like everything else.
yeah.
I think. Well, I guess I'm not gonna say anything because there's one season where I think it gets worse than season 1.
But then I just think that's just like on most not sitcoms, just most.
And they
shows
start.
are. Season one
It's
is
the pilot
just the
season. It's the pilot
weakest.
season. Yeah. Well, with some exceptions. Yeah.
Yeah, like what, The Flash?
Flash Arrow.
Yeah, that's
Arrow season 1 was. I was like on the edge of my seat the whole time. That was so good.
For me personally, I feel like with The Office, like with most shows, season 1's like usually like rough, and then it steadily gets better. But like for The Office, I think it's like a more of an exponential.
And then
each season, it just gets.
And then it kind of goes like this.
Yeah, and then it kind of goes like that, but it just it takes off. I don't know. But it is a common complaint I hear a lot.
I don't really see much of a difference. I mean, but the only difference I noticed when I went from season 1 to season 2 was like, oh, Michael's hair. Like,
I'm about to say Michael's hair when he wasn't balding. Yeah.
I was like, why'd they change that?
I remember I saw an interview. The main guy, I forgot what's his
Steve
name.
Carell.
Steve
Steve
Carell.
Carell.
He said fundamentally the character does change. Like you might not see it because like it's a subtle change, but he's not cringy just to be cringy anymore. There's a reason why he's cringy, and they kind of build on it like throughout the seasons. Yeah, it seemed like in the first season he's just doing things to do things, but now there's like a reason for why he's doing things.
So yeah, now I finally understand the Office references now. But
And you're only at season 2, dog.
yeah, but like by references I mean like the HR thing.
Oh, the
I was
HR,
like, oh yeah,
yeah.
Like with Toby, fuck Toby.
Yeah, I would've liked
all my homies hate
All my
Toby.
homies hate Toby.
I'd have never been able to make that statement before because I don't know who HR was. In that
And now you
show.
can.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
you.
now I know.
Now you know.
Well, I mean, I've always known Pam was the receptionist, but I never knew Toby.
Yeah.
I thought there was just a guy Michael hated. I didn't know he was HR.
He's HR.
He's HR. And then they like build on that in later seasons.
What do you mean?
Toby's alright.
Do you want me to say it?
Build? He's always been HR.
No, like they build on it.
Oh, they build on it.
They build on like
I-
kind of why Michael hates him.
I mean, I guess sort of. There's a theory behind Toby. I don't know if you know this, Tyler, but this is like a common theory. I don't want to spoil any for Gabe, but it's so funny and I love it so much.
Yeah, since I'm in my bag right now, I think after I watch The Office, I'm probably gonna watch Game of Thrones next.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen it either.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
I don't think I will watch that.
I was watching season 1. I was like, dang, I could I could do like a review on this, but then I thought, I'm like, nah, that takes time.
Media Monday.
I'd rather like, actually like enjoy the show, and if I want to review it, I'll watch it again. I'm not gonna like do it on my first watch because I want my first watch just to be to enjoy it.
I've seen season 1. Season 1 is interesting.
Of Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting. There's a lot of stuff that happens,
No, there's a lot of sex.
Because I know if I watch, I think I will watch Game of Thrones, but when I do watch it, I'm probably not gonna rewatch it unless I love it. So if I did want to do a review on Game of Thrones, it would be on my first watch. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Unless I absolutely love the show, probably won't rewatch.
I'm just saying. Media Monday every season.
Every season? You mean every week or every month?
Well, every
season.
Oh, you get one per season.
Yeah, we get 4 per year.
That's all you're getting.
That's all you're getting.
The Winter Media Monday.
It's winter because it's always like winter is here.
Winter is here. Winter is coming.
If we did do seasonal stuff, what would be like the spring? What's like a spring themed like media?
I feel like it's
a romance.
I would say either romance or any kind of like sitcom.
Sitcom. Then fall would be a school, right?
Fall would be a school, definitely.
Winter would be.
Winter would be like that'd be like your darker stuff, like Witcher, Game of Thrones, stuff like that. Yeah. Like your darker shows.
I kind of do.
Witcher, yeah, Witcher. And then your summer. I think that would just be like miscellaneous, like anything fun. Yeah.
That's when the most movies come out.
My only issue with The Witcher is it's not done, so I don't want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
If it was done, I would watch it.
Yeah, but even then, like I feel like not just like The Witcher, but like other stuff. Like if you were to like movies, like just seem like Marvel, for example. Like not every movie has the same season feel, right? Like Ultron feels like a late fall movie. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean by
like it's like late fall, like early winter, because they're in Europe and it's like dreary and gray and stuff. So it's like it just feels like a later fall movie. You know what I mean? But then it's like Infinity War, that feels like summer for some reason. But yeah, I mean like the shows just have like certain feels to them.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to explain. I mean, if you're watching this, just let me know in the comments, like if I'm making coherent sense. Like in my mind, it makes sense I talking about like these shows have different feels, the movies have different feels to them for seasons.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Should we actually even do Media Monday? Good question.
New poll. That's another poll idea.
Y'all keep talking about it at this point.
To be fair, we were gonna do Media Monday, but when the schedules align because of my school and stuff.
Yeah, you keep.
Have we not talked about Media Monday?
No, we talked about it in the time capsule, but we haven't. Oh, you guys don't know that we made a time capsule.
Dude.
Yeah, we did do that.
That'll come out. Well, we have two. One of them is
two.
for the predictions for the tournament because we didn't want to like
influence.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, we don't want to influence.
Yeah, but that too because we don't know if our words would sway anyone, and we don't want to sway people to think anything, and also we don't want you guys to like. Well, we don't want you guys to think we changed our answers to be more right. If we just if we did it like as soon as it came up, we're like, oh yeah, this was my predictions. I said that too.
Yeah.
So we recorded that one, and we also just have a time capsule just for the channel in general that'll come out in August issue, like when the next award show.
The next award show, yeah.
It'll be probably not the day after 51, but like somewhere in that range.
In that week, yeah.
Like before the award show and after 51.
51?
Not 51. 99, right?
Not 99.
101.
103.
What?
104 is 2 years.
Show. Okay, so yeah, 103.
Yeah.
Math is hard.
Math is difficult.
It would be nice if like each season was just 50, like how Trash Chase has it, but
ours is 52.
We're on 52, yeah.
Yeah, because we're better.
Well, it's more of like they counted their first two specials counted as episodes, whereas ours didn't.
Yeah, we don't count our
specials. If we would have done the
specials.
same thing, we would have also had 50.
Yeah,
because we also had two specials.
That's cool. I didn't think about that we actually would have had 50.
Yeah.
If we just actually copied Trash Chase.
Yeah.
Just copy their flow, copy their style.
I know. I kind of want to talk about this Naruto thing going on right now.
I'm
kind of excited for it.
So I don't know much about it. I just saw something on TikTok or something on Twitter about it.
Yeah, I'm so excited about it. Basically, there's a huge poll going out where you can vote for like your favorite character. Or not your favorite character, but like whoever wins this poll basically is getting a manga or like a spin-off series about him. I'm so excited just to see like who wins because
I thought it was an anime adaptation.
No, it's a
because I thought the one that won.
No, because Kishimoto himself is doing it.
Oh, I thought it already had a manga.
Yeah, that's another reason I'm excited because like more Naruto content. And there's so many things about Naruto that like isn't really fleshed out that I would love to see.
See, like I see what you're saying, but I think kind of the appeal of Naruto. I think we talked about this before on episodes, and it's
the mystery.
It's the mystery behind it. Like when you and I, Gabe, we go to the mall and like we talk about like, for instance, like power scaling or like who would win in a fight, this person from Naruto. It's like, yeah, we can say that, but we don't really know because we never really saw it. But it's like it adds to the mystery factor. Whereas when you flesh everything out, like I'm afraid like when Oda finishes One Piece, because of the way he fleshes everything out, there's gonna be nothing left that we don't know. So it's like, or there's gonna be very few things left that we don't know, and it's gonna like kind of die out the way Game of Thrones died out, where it's like you kind of just teeter off at the end.
I mean,
there's still all of Roger's era. I don't think Oda will ever get into Roger's era in One Piece at least.
Yeah.
It'll be a spinoff if he ever does it.
Yeah, but there's that was like the biggest appeal for Naruto, was that there was so much mystery, and it's like, if
it's
only.
not, I don't think.
I mean,
it's not really a mystery though, but it's more like we know what happens.
Open-ended.
Yeah, it's
open-ended. Yeah.
Like we know what happens, but there's certain interactions that like we would like to see, or like certain fights that we would like to see.
Like the fact that we never got to see Madara versus Hashirama. It's like one of the biggest shames we never.
You saw the start and the end, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's why Madara is like a big contender. Like seeing Madara versus Hashirama might go crazy, or seeing Madara just form the Leaf Village in general would be cool.
Because like I voted for Madara because I want Madara to win it because I want to see more Madara content.
I saw something about like Sasuke. It was like the Sasuke.
His side story.
Yeah, it's like where Naruto has like the same disease as Hagoromo.
Yeah, that's an old story. Old.
Yeah.
But yeah, I voted for Obito personally for two reasons. Either I get to see him form the Akatsuki, which would be kind of interesting to see, or I just see like.
You've seen that.
You have seen it.
I mean,
that's the thing.
I'd rather see younger Obito than
or that's
Obito.
what I'm saying. Or see younger Obito. Just see him go.
I don't know, because I don't know much about the poll.
I also feel like we've seen enough of that. I don't think
Obito
has
more
much
Akatsuki
that we care about.
Well,
I just want to see more Akatsuki
I feel like I care more about.
I
I care about Madara, because then you end up with like the Madara Hashirama formation to leaf, all that stuff. Like I'd care more about that than just rehashing things we've already kind of seen.
Well, the thing about this poll is I think you can vote. You can vote once every day. So I think that's how it works. I think that's what I saw. So
okay.
I voted for Madara as my second choice as well. But me personally, I just want to see more Akatsuki content because I'm a dork and I like seeing that shit.
I mean, yeah, it's valid, but I just feel like Madara would be more interesting.
No, you would.
Because like one of the big things I did want to see was like kind of how like the Leaf started, because you kind of see Hashirama and Tobirama and Madara kind of like start it a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
But then they just like skip to where Hashirama's already Hokage, and then like they're kind of just doing their thing.
Yeah. Oh, I guess another thing about the Akatsuki stuff that we kind of already seen it. That stuff isn't canon. It's game stuff.
I'm talking about the game stuff. Just in general, we basically
like we've seen
know
like
how the
a bunch of the current Akatsuki.
Like they talk about stuff.
Well, like they have flashbacks.
What else is there to know?
Like, Deven, there's actual flashbacks, like Datara, like when Itachi was fighting Datara. Like that's a genuine flashback, and like Itachi joining with the Orochimaru.
I know certain members have it, but like for the most part,
I think almost all the members have it.
Yeah, all the important ones, except like
yeah.
Hidan, but like
no
one cares
I think even
about
Hidan has it, because he fight Kakazu, and Kakazu's like, oh yeah, you're like a strong guy, and then you don't die, so like you're my partner now.
I thought that was only from the game. I thought Hidan didn't have a canon one.
I don't know. I feel like
doesn't have a canon one
because I feel like I've seen I've seen a lot, but that's what I'm saying.
Sazori doesn't have a canon one.
The only thing I care about Hidan is
Sazori doesn't show a canon one, but we know his story. It's talked about enough to where I don't need to see Sazori's. I know it.
I guess, yeah.
That's like that's the thing. I don't like. It's not that I don't. I obviously like the Akatsuki, but it's like we already know it.
We know enough about it.
All you're doing is just visualizing what we already know. Whereas Madara, it's stuff we don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather see stuff we don't know, not just visualize what we already know.
Another thing about Madara, we also might see like the first Great Ninja War, like more like
exactly. Yeah.
Kind of cool.
And like what Tyler was saying, the formation of the leaf would be really interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think another person I saw people voting for is like Minato or Kakashi's dad, the White Fang.
I think Minato would be pretty cool too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sure.
People were like, I want to see the mission that Kakashi's dad went on and why was it so important. So that'd be kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I know during that era there was like a lot of ties with him and then the Sand Village, because the White Fang killed Lady Chiyo's grandchild or children who was Sazori's like parents.
Fugaku could be interesting too.
Fugaku could also be interesting
because we don't know his manga kill ability and we could maybe see it.
Yeah, all I know is I hope it's no one that already have all these spin-offs about. I don't want Naruto to win. I don't want Sasuke to win.
I think just anything more about the Uchihas in general would just be interesting. Cool. Yeah. Like regardless of the era, just more about. Like,
even I don't care about Shisui, but like I'll take Shisui.
Well, it's like that's what I'm saying. But if you think about Shisui's like era though, like there's all these relevant Uchihas.
Yeah.
So it's like it could be like a Shisui centered one, but it like encompasses the entire clan because he was like not a backbone, but he was like a member, like a big member of the clan because of the way his Mangekyo worked.
Yeah.
So it's like he was a big member of the clan, and then like you also get to go with you just said his name, Fugaku. Yeah, like get more into like him and like what he can do and stuff like that. It's just it could be really interesting, just fleshing out the Uchihas like from the Madara era, from the Obito era, or from like the Shisui Itachi era.
Yeah,
like anything like that would just be cool.
Anything that would be so.
Because they are like some of the biggest things that I want to see about Naruto is the Uchihas.
I was kind of hoping that they would just like cancel like Naruto and Sasuke as not as options because
that's not they already have it.
Like, what do we
really
see?
If you think about every popularity poll that ever happens with mangas, the main characters always win anyways because they're the most recognizable character. That's what I was telling Deven. I was like, if I could see either one of them winning, because that's usually what always happens, and I don't want to see a spinoff of them. Naruto is Naruto.
I'm just saying.
I feel like Naruto's like as a series where like their villains are just as important or just as big as like the main two characters.
Yeah, Naruto has popularity polls and Naruto always wins.
He always wins. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I want to see more.
I think Itachi maybe was second.
I want to see more about like Naruto.
We have an Itachi spinoff already though.
Yeah, we have plenty of those.
I'd rather just either animate it or mangafy it. I don't care to make another version of it.
Waste a poll on it.
I see a lot of people talking about it though, like how like they really don't want Naruto to win. Hopefully everyone shares the same sentiment because I feel like everyone knows what this poll is about. It's not just a popularity poll. They know that we're getting a manga out of it. So hopefully Naruto fans have a couple more brain cells in.
I also hope that if Naruto or Sasuke does end up winning, Kishimoto just takes the approach of, okay, we're doing Naruto, I'm gonna talk about Minato and why he wants Naruto.
Well, I was gonna say like it would be cool if either one of those won, and he does like an alt timeline if like Sasuke if the Uchihas didn't die, and Naruto if his parents lived.
That'd
be kind of cool.
That'd be kind of cool though.
But like, wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Yeah,
that'd be kind of cool.
I don't think you should have the time.
Because I have thought about that. Like, what would change if like Minato never died?
Well, we kind of saw a little bit of that in the dream that Kishimoto did sign off on. So
yeah, true. We see a little bit of that, like, because I was about to say, like, it'd be cool, like, what happens if Naruto actually did save Sasuke at the fourth Great Ninja Valley, but we kind of already see that, or like if he never like leaves.
If like the Itachi clan or not the Itachi clan, the Uchiha clan never slaughtered. I feel like I don't know. I don't think it'd be as interesting.
Maybe not. There is a couple.
Minato being alive is cool though.
Yeah,
like, that's what was like my favorite Tsukuyomi dream.
Like,
that's so cool because like Minato was like he's the goat, man. Like,
I mean, he is.
Minato shouldn't have died there. So dumb.
He died for plot.
I wouldn't say he died for plot.
I would.
I'd say he died for plot.
That nigga's fast. There's no reason why he couldn't like just move Naruto. No reason he had to jump in front of it.
Yeah, because he already had he already death sealed half of Kurama inside himself, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think the argument is he was fatigued, so he couldn't move as fast, but still.
But he has the teleportation basically.
Yeah, but that still takes chakra.
It takes chakra, yeah.
I don't know. It is kind of weird because like who's he fatigued by? Obito. He looking
kind of.
No, the argument is that he's fatigued from teleporting the Biju bomb.
Yeah, because
that makes sense though.
Yeah,
he saw that Biju bomb and he was like, stop.
Yeah, no one's saying Obito tired him out. No one's saying.
I didn't know what you meant when he meant fatigue. I forgot he did send like a whole Biju Dama like.
I got that way.
Yeah, that was kind of insane. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I am excited about this pool because it's more Naruto content. Naruto is something I really care about and love.
Yeah, I didn't know much about it. I saw some certain things. That's why I thought like Sasuke won, like the Sasuke Renin dude, whatever.
Sasuke's
that's
but it's like
Sasuke's
because I didn't know what that was about, and they were like, yeah, it's gonna get an anime adaptation. I'm like, interesting. So they're gonna take like a
I saw that though,
thing and then make it an anime. I'm like, no, that's cool. That's a cool poll. Yeah. But I didn't know it was like that in depth. It was like, okay, you pick the poll and then we just make them like Kishimoto's making a manga.
Kishimoto's doing it himself, so yeah. Apparently, we're getting more news.
I also hope it's not like Itachi because like what
you already have
said,
the Itachi
we already
stuff.
have an Itachi stuff, but not a lot of people know about it. So I don't want people to be like, I want more Itachi content, voting for it. Just
I mean, he is like,
fuck yeah, you're right. That stuff isn't really that.
Because like the only reason people know about the Sasuke one now, because you didn't even know about it, is because it's getting it got a manga adaptation just this year. Yeah. And now it's getting animated. It's just the only reason people know about it.
Yeah.
Because people didn't even know that thing's been out for years.
Yeah, I think the only stuff that's been like animated that was like a light novel or spinoff is the Kakashi stuff.
Because it was in Boruto, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
What was the Kakashi stuff?
He has a side story as well. Kakashi, Sakura, Sasuke, and Itachi all have side stories in light novels.
So I knew about the Itachi, and now I know about that.
Yeah. I only know about the Itachi one a lot because I was like power scaling. A lot of power scaling comes from that stuff too.
The only reason I know the Sakura one is because of the power scaling. Yeah. She like ate like a Bijou bomb straight into the face. I was like, oh, okay. That's a feat. Like, I remember now.
Because girls get it done.
Oh god.
Damn, you good?
I want
water be hidden.
I'd also be fine with Hiruzen even would be fine.
Yeah.
Any one of the legendary Sannin could be cool because just seeing the Sannin do stuff would be interesting.
So many cool characters in Naruto.
What's the guy? Hanzo maybe even?
Hanzo, I feel like could be interesting just because of like his notoriety within the ninja world.
I mean,
but like if you went the Sannin route, I think it would have to be all three. You couldn't just do one.
Yeah. Well, I think if one of them won, you would just do all three.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like
so like it would be like
like
it'd be kind of like just the way that they did Naruto, where it's like it had all three and they all had their moments. It'd be kind of like that.
That's what I was gonna say. Like if it was that'd be anything Hanzo related, I would much rather be centered like about the Great Sani and then like them interact with Hanzo instead of like having like Hanzo.
He'd be the main antagonist.
Yeah.
Hanzo wouldn't win anyways. Let's be honest.
Like, we know
he's not popular enough. He's not gonna win anyways.
That'd be crazy if he did. Like Hanzo won. Let's go.
Like I'm just throwing out ideas, like people I think would be interesting to see. Like, feasibly Hanzo is not gonna win feasibly.
The funniest part about this poll is like you can choose any character. Like there's summonings in this poll. Like
I saw
the fucking dog that pain summons. He's in that poll.
Like, I saw one thing. It was like there was so many people, like so many characters. They have a search bar. You can just search a character by name because it's just faster than having to look through all the people.
I think it'd be funny if we got like
Gamabunta.
I mean, that'd be more interesting than some of the niggas on this list.
Yeah,
the fucking ramen guy. Like,
no, Loki, that could go hard.
No,
that could go hard.
If Kishimoto is in the know of the meme culture, he would make that manga go dummy.
He would. That would go hard, Devin.
If
he was a ninja,
if it was about the memes, he'd be like, I'm about to make this go crazy.
I'm gonna make
watch this.
Ichiraku is secretly the third Hokage when Hiruzen was sick for one point. Something crazy.
He's secretly the actual reincarnation of Hagoromo.
He's the last Uzumaki.
Yeah.
He's not a reincarnation. That is just Hagoromo watching over.
He has double Rinnegan. That's why his eyes are always closed.
It's like alt timeline of when like Pain invaded the village. If Naruto didn't show up, Ichiraku guy stepped up.
He's like, my shop.
We didn't see what he was doing during that fight. For all you know, he was going W.
Yeah,
like, I must revive everyone, and then like Pain did it. Like, I guess I must.
He's like about to step in, and then Naruto's like, I got this, and then steps in.
Yes, thank you, son.
Like he could like sense it, like because he has sage energy, so he could like sense the nature chakra when Naruto is like, Naruto's coming. I see.
Naruto can handle it.
He's like, okay, I guess I'll just run now.
I guess I'll release all this massive chakra.
And Naruto's like,
dissipates.
It turns out like Pain actually didn't destroy the village. It was just the ramen guy releasing his chakra. He's like, I guess I'll release it. He's like, oh no, the village. And then Pain just did it at the same time, so it's stacked.
And like Ichiraku's on like Dragon Ball stuff. He's just giving Naruto energy the whole time. Like, there you go.
Yeah, he has that nature energy.
Him, he was like, he's like, unlock the third tail real quick.
He's like, I can give you like some of my chakra. I'll just give you some of my nature energy. I'll just like push it that way so you can get some of that.
It's God key. It's like the same. It's like the same like fire system.
Every time Naruto's sitting there like, let me gather nature energy, it's just him giving it to him. He's like, got you.
Yeah. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I did see that. I forget exactly what it is, but I saw this TikTok going like the timeline. It's over there. The timeline of the ramen guy and like how he was a ninja and how he trained and all this stuff. And people are giving credibility of like he was actually like a Jonin. Yeah. It's pretty interesting though.
Oh, because of like the pictures from.
It was because it is an assumption, but it's like there's different pictures and stuff that you could piece together, and it shows him growing up. And there's a line I think there's a line where he says like, not that he used to be a ninja, but he used to do something. I don't know. It's been like a year since I've seen this thing, but they talked about how like he could potentially have been a ninja.
I think it'd be interesting if Ichiraku wins, mainly because I think everyone would be like, oh my god, it's gonna be like the meme Ichiraku we want, and then Kishimoto doesn't know about the meme, so
it's just a slice of life.
Yeah, it's a slice of life.
It's like bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum.
They'd be like, wait, this is the Ichiraku, and Kishimoto's like, what are you talking about? This is the Ichiraku guy.
He's like in the intro, like
that's like instant regret right there.
Just making ramen with him and his daughter.
They can make it like a food war, so it's like. And everyone's like, oh my god.
Oh, like Shokugetsu no Sanji? Oh, gross. If I get that with Naruto, I'll be disgusted.
He's cooking, he's whipping it up. He's like, He eats it, he's like,
I was gonna say, it's like Food Wars, dude. You just basically have Food Wars Naruto edition.
Food Wars.
It's not what we need.
He's like, oh my god.
It's what we deserve.
If you don't win this fish, if you don't win this cooking competition, you're getting shut down. He's like, I won't have my buns.
He's like training his daughter, and then like one day he's gonna do it, and then she's like, "No, father, I have this." And he's like, "She surpassed me."
I just want to see another like Ninja War. I think it'd be interesting. To see
Another ninja. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, because
You
I know
mean,
like
yeah,
Hiruzen fought him, Minato fought him, just anything.
Yeah, because Hiruzen fought in, like the second and third, right?
Probably. Yeah.
And then like I know like the Madara and stuff, all of them were like
That's,
big
like,
in
the
like the
first.
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first I think would be really interesting because it has like a bunch of the heavy hitters that got resurrected. Most of the heavy hitters that got resurrected during the Fourth Great Ninja War, like a lot of them were in the first Ninja War as well. So you get to see them like in their primes too, doing their
He's
stuff.
so good.
Like
it was
Moo,
so
you get the fucking
cool.
particle style, and he's like.
Oh, I think he's actually the second, but yeah, I think he was in that war.
No, he was because he was like, because he's talking to Onoki. Madara's talking to Onoki. He's like, I remember when you were just a child.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Madara or Hashirama doesn't win this, it's gonna be a shame.
It really is a
gonna be
crying
a shame.
shame. But then again, I can see a case
I'm
like that
open.
for Uchihas. I
Yeah.
want to see more Uchiha.
I'm open to the
Uchihas are
possibilities.
fine. I think the Sannin could definitely
Sannin
be
could be
okay.
fun, yeah.
I mean, I don't care too much about the Sannin story, but like I'll take it over like an Itachi or something.
What I wish would happen is like it would be like a first, second, third place type of deal. Instead of just one, maybe like
That's a lot of work.
I know it
That's
is
a lot of
yeah.
work. One's a lot of work. Unless
Unless
yeah,
they're
Unless it's rigged and he's already making it. And
Unless
he's like,
it's
I'm just gonna say this guy won.
Yeah.
Madara won.
Madara.
I'm already writing this story.
He's like,
I already know he's
oh,
winning. Like, come on. There's a lot of Madara fans. I could see Madara definitely winning.
I sure hope he does.
It'd be funny if it's
Either
like,
Madara or Hashirama.
like I can't believe Madara won.
It'd be so
Kishimoto
weird
do
to
someone
see him-
different. It's like let him go.
It'd be so weird seeing like someone other than Madara winning.
Hashirama.
Yeah, but like besides those two,
I mean, I could see
Hiruzen?
Itachi winning because, like I said,
I
like,
can also
yeah,
see- yeah, I can also see
Itachi could
Itachi.
win. Jiraiya has a weird amount of fans somehow.
does,
not
yeah.
as big as Madara though. Like
Yeah.
everyone's agreeing. Like Madara is
Ooh,
that guy.
do you think
I want more
Kakashi
Madara.
might win? Because I know he's real big.
Kakashi has a side story though, but yeah.
But I know, but like,
Yeah,
like you
people
said,
don't know
people don't know
about
about it. So I don't even know about it. So it's like
I
he
like
is
to
a big
think-
like him and Itachi are like the two big ones from Naruto.
I
Like
like to
fan
think
favorite
that
wise.
Kishimoto would just be like, I already have this. We'll go to second.
So no,
place.
go second place, yeah.
Yeah.
But then at that point, why even put them in the first place?
I don't know. I don't know. Why
Like
he did that.
Naruto,
That's why
Sasuke, Itachi. So I guess like Itachi, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura,
Everyone who had a side story should
Kakashi.
have already been notified.
They should already be gone. So Team 7 and then the 2, they should just be gone.
They don't care. Like, all right, if you want it, I'll animate it, or now I'll write it.
Pain could maybe make a run as well, even though we know Pain.
Yeah, I
is
feel like we kind of know.
but he's
like,
popular.
I feel like that'd be kind of. I don't want to say boring, but it's like
Oh, it would be.
it'd be boring because like
I mean,
you
we
can do
see-
Pain when he's a child.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's-
we know everything.
That's, we already know like when he was a child, and then like time skip like 10 years, and he's a ninja, and then you time skip a little more in Akatsuki, then you flashback the fill in the second time skip. So it's like what him just like
all it,
shuriken.
all it could be
Yeah, I'm not
because
saying
like.
I want
It's-
it. I'm
it's
just saying I
boring.
could see.
I could
winning
see it.
because
Yeah,
of
that'd be
popular.
so
I mean, I want to say
boring.
it's boring because like
I would
all,
say it's boring.
All you would be like seeing like the missions he went on, like because like there's time where he's just like where he's just doing nothing this whole time.
That's
like
boring.
Yeah.
I think that's boring.
you just see it like, all right, now I'm
because
done with
like
Who are you talking about? Like Akatsuki Pain or before he was Akatsuki?
it. Either one, this missions. I think
Because
like Akatsuki Pain, the missions.
no one was giving him a challenge until Naruto came up.
exactly.
Everything is just him going and
He
mission.
literally he literally one tapped the village.
he did.
So it's like
God.
It's like your village.
That's why I don't like the. Never mind.
I don't know. I feel like his story would be boring because they've already kind of talked about his story.
They did flesh out his story.
To like the only thing you can fill in the gap is like the time skip from when he's a kid to when he's already a ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they don't do because it's just him training and stuff and getting stronger. And then, what the fuck's the dude's name? It starts with a Y. Yahiko.
Yeah,
he died,
yeah,
and then whatever the dude's name is takes over his body.
Nagato, yeah.
Nagato takes over his body.
He still
yeah.
needs to get a statue frame.
Yeah.
He's,
So it's
he's
like,
my friend died, frame one. Somebody to
Get
get
a
a somebody to get a statue. I'm like, that's insane.
it's okay, Devin. If you die, I'll something to get a statue.
Oh,
for you.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's just my biggest fear is that someone we don't need a side story of winning.
Yeah. Because like this would be fun. It's like no, it's not. Think about it logically. It's not fun. Just because you like them doesn't mean to be a fun side story.
Yeah. I
You
feel like
know?
Kishimoto. I have enough faith in Kishimoto where he could make it semi-interesting, maybe.
I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't be interesting. I'm just saying like it would be more boring. Like like if there's like alt time, like our timeline, we get like Pain, and alt timeline they get like Madara and the entire first Ninja War. It's like that timeline's
so
eating.
cool.
That timeline's eating. This time I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself. I hate this. I'm gonna kill my mom.
Literally, if Madara the Hashirama doesn't win, I'm like done with it. I'll like
Dropping Naruto.
I'm
Fuck Naruto.
Kishimoto.
It's not
I'm
his
not
fault.
buying
It's not
anything
his
Kishimoto.
fault.
Naruto's
It is his fault.
Naruto's
Why'd you put him in the
worst
poll?
shonen.
Why'd you put Naruto and Sasuke in the poll? They're just stealing Madara's votes.
Oh, okay.
They're splitting the votes. They're splitting the votes.
They're splitting the votes.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean. I thought you meant like if they didn't win, it was someone else. I'm like, I can see. I wouldn't mind other people winning. Like I said, Akira's in Minato.
What if like
Itachi.
Kiba won or something?
At that point, I'm already thinking, hey, it's like you're a Naruto fan. All right, who'd you vote for? Kiba. All right.
You're like Kiba, yeah, Fang over Fang.
Did you probably my Madara vote? All right.
Get in with the Fang over Fang. It's like you like Kiba so much, huh? Yeah.
I'll show you Kiba.
I'll show you Kiba.
That's all. I'm gonna show you.
You're like Creed, Fang over Fang.
I think this is like a second poll. Like, what is your favorite like jutsu? I voted for that one too.
What'd you vote for?
The multi
Sengon?
No, no, it definitely wasn't that. I don't all the options. There weren't that many options, so I was like, the multi shot clone jutsu.
I'll probably say like basic fireball jutsu.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Someone's eye.
I mean, out of all the options, because it wasn't like as extensive like the character one. There's like only so many options.
Oh,
I
so it's
remember-
limited, yeah.
Yeah, so
I guess there's so many jutsu.
Flying Rajin pretty cool. I like
Flying
Flying
Raja would be
Rajin.
cool.
That is pretty cool.
Can't remember that was an option though. I think it was. Oh, the shadow gonna be cool. I'm like shadow clone jutsu. All right, let's think of all the things I could learn with the shadow clone jutsu.
On the topic of polls, have you seen mangakas have been doing their like least favorite, or not their least favorites, but like they've been making a poll to their readers, their least favorite characters from the series? Because Kishimoto and Oda both did this.
Really?
Yeah. So well, I know the answers, right? But who do you think would have been the most, like the least favorite from One Piece?
Like
Least.
from the fans or from Oda?
From the fans, yeah. Oda doesn't do it.
Oh, from
The fans voted. Who do you think is the least favorite? It kind of surprised me a little bit for like a different reason.
Least favorite in One Piece. There's so many
Is
characters.
it, yeah, I don't know.
Foxy?
is it a
No,
Straw
because
Hat
you said it
member,
surprised.
like-
Because you said it surprised you, so it's not Foxy.
I
I
doubt
don't
it's a
think.
Straw Hat member though. Unless it is.
Some people are like they're like hidden like closeted.
Frankie?
They're closeted Chopper haters, but like the fans will eat me alive. It's like it's anonymous. Fuck Chopper. I fucking hate Chopper. Fuck Chopper. Fuck Chopper. Fuck Chopper. Chopper the Cropper. Yeah.
1, 2, and 3 is just kind of like weird to me. Okay, I'll say 2 made sense to me because I knew niggas hated number 2. I knew that.
Oh, then it's law then, right?
Like I knew niggas hated number 2, but 1 and 3 I was like,
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, I kind of want to throw Foxy up there just because like everyone's like, "Oh fuck Foxy."
Fuck that.
I
Yeah,
kind of
guess the 3 if you can.
like in order.
No, just in
Just in general?
If
Okay.
you want to do an order, you can.
I mean, I'd probably go like. It's hard because I also have to think about like there's fans that aren't caught up that probably voted in the poll too.
True.
Like they're in like Skypea. Like,
I mean, it was a manga poll, so.
oh,
yeah.
okay. Because I was like, they'd be like, "Fuck Bellamy," and then Dressrosa has like a change of heart.
Like,
You know, but they don't know that because they're only
Yeah,
on Skypea. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, honestly, Doflamingo.
hated.
Yeah, Doflamingo, because he's like evil. Like he's just evil. So people just might not like him like that. That could be like the surprising vote. So Doflamingo, Foxy, and I kind of put Akainu up there though. Yeah, I'll put Aki.
Okay. Whatever.
Akainu.
Yeah, no.
Akainu. Yeah, same thing.
Who's the
What do
3?
you got, Devin?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really care about One Piece characters like that.
Yeah, whatever. What's the 3?
So number 1 was Yuta from the movie.
Real?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes
That
sense.
surprised me
yeah.
mainly because I didn't see the movie, and I was like, I
That
thought I
surprised
liked
me.
the movie.
Well, the movie was good, but like Yuta's the not Yuta, Uda.
Oh, whatever. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
UTA.
She is the
She's the
technically
villain.
antagonist.
She like almost killed the entire world.
Okay.
What people like hated her though? That's weird.
I mean, like her logic is flawed though. The reason why she wanted to destroy the world, she's like, oh yeah, like. I mean, it's not.
it's no
you
different
can
for like
see
it's no different for like moderate strategy.
No!
Yeah.
I know you did not just say that on my podcast. You
No,
know.
from a philosophy standpoint, right? I'm not saying they're both.
I mean,
adept.
technically, he's.
No, from a,
let him
no.
cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Let me cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Let me cook.
Let him cook.
Even though fundamentally, right, they can be different from like up here. Like if you like strip everything away, their ideologies are sort of similar, right? Uda sees the world as shit, right? We gotta go somewhere else. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna put you in this dream world. I'm ready to live our best lives. Is that not what Madara wanted to do?
No, it is not the same.
What did Madara want to do?
Madara saw things, and his world actually was corrupt. One Piece world ain't that corrupt.
But to her, it is corrupt though. To her, it's corrupt. And Madara's
was systemic, like provenly systemic.
I'm not
One
saying,
Piece's was open.
I will say,
I know that. But I'm talking about fundamentally what they wanted was the same thing. The outcomes were the same. Like they wanted the same thing at the end of the day. Even though Madara has better reasoning for it, because the world of Naruto is fucked up. They're sending kids to go to war, right? And don't cook me in the comments. I know Madara's philosophy is more complex.
Cook him.
No, shut up. No, shut up. Because no, that's not dumb. No, it's not the same.
You know what?
I know Madara's philosophy is more complex than Uda's, but like on fundamentally, they both want the same thing.
You know what? Let's pause this conversation. There's a couple of things that you can kind of go off of. That's like they are vastly different too.
No shit. They're vastly different. I know from certain standpoints there are differences. I'm talking about if you to the root. If you step everything away, they saw the world was stupid and corrupt. They wanted to change that.
But the thing is that Uda, she saw that the world was not as was corrupt necessarily, that pirates were evil, and that the Marines weren't really doing much to stop them. And there was so much pain and turmoil because she saw like all the stuff that happened because of the pirates and the Marines. So she's like, all right, fuck it. I'll just make a world where like we don't have this. Whereas, because One Piece is corrupt, the world is corrupt, the government and stuff like that. But she didn't see it in that regard. Whereas Madara knew that the world was corrupt.
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah. So it's if you break it bare bones, that like world bad. Dream.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's bare bones is what it is.
You can do like a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
I know, but like
that's where they're similar, but it's like the ways they came about it were different.
Yes, I know the ways they went about it is different. For Uda, her reason why the world is corrupt is because pirates exist and Marines exist, and Madara, like the world is shit. The world is shit. The world of Naruto isn't good.
It's not.
It's awful. It's an awful place. That should exist
unless you're like gifted.
And to be honest, Madara's sort of right. Like this
he
world
is right.
I know. That's why I love Madara's like.
That's why I was like, hold on, let him cook. Like,
that's why I love Madara so much because he is right. The world of Naruto is a constant cycle of like shit, and something they needed to change. That's why Obito and Madara is like some of my favorite villains of all time. I would put Uda up there. But Uda's not touching that. Uda's not touching that list.
Could you also potentially argue that? Black Zetsu also had a reason to put everyone in the Tsukiyomi.
He wanted to do it to get Kaguya
get Kaguya back. So it's like that could also be another like underlying reason pushing Madara towards that.
I mean, yeah,
that is manipulating him. Yeah, that is what he did. He pushed him towards that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But it's like
both at the end of the day, like even though like Zetsu is betraying Madara, he's still technically giving Madara what he wanted.
He is. He got exactly what he wanted. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
Madara didn't know he'll kill everyone at the end of the day, but.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like,
so he didn't technically lie to him. He just didn't tell him the full truth.
Yeah. So I was like, Madara, he knew the world was bad, and then Zetsu gave him an option, like an outlet. Like, okay, the world's bad, so then like let's do this about it.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas Uda is just like, man, fuck the world.
Yeah, she's like, fuck this place.
I fucking hate my dad.
she control every aspect of the world. She's like, I'm gonna give you the best world known to mankind. Watch this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised that she was hated so much because I don't get why people hate her so much.
Wait,
she had banger songs.
The songs were heat, but that's just Otto. Otto's just heat in general.
And she was sort of fun.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was what was number 2?
That was number 1. Number 2 was Yamamoto, which did make sense because I knew people hated Yamamoto. Not Yamamoto. Yamato.
Yeah, Yamato.
Yeah, that's what I figured you meant.
But I knew people hated.
I mean, that kind of is shocking. I mean, people didn't like her, but that much? That is kind of shocking.
Hate Yamato on Twitter. Like, they were like, I don't want to say too much because Tal doesn't, like, because Devin's not caught up, but like, there was people hated Yamato during Wano. They did not.
I mean, she was kind of annoying sometimes.
The only hate I see about Yamato is like the whole gender thing. That's all. That's only.
That doesn't help the argument.
It doesn't help the argument.
That's all.
That already divides a lot of people too, and on the top of the fact that people just don't like Yamato.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know people didn't like her.
I honestly think if she joined the crew, people probably would have been happier.
No, they wouldn't.
I think they would have because they'd be like, your sins are forgiven.
No, part of the reason they hated Yamato was because they thought Yamato was gonna join the crew. That's part of it because they were like, no shot that like I can't remember someone like I can't remember someone that everyone wanted to join back like it wasn't that long.
Bon Clay, yeah.
It might have. I can't remember. I'd have to think. Who's a member who's like almost joined the Straw Hats?
I mean, like people thought Law was gonna join for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
And like Marco, after the Whitebeard.
Marco,
stuff.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
I think Marco was part of it because it was around the same time period where Marco was like they were teasing Marco being more in the manga
because
so
he was more.
Yeah, so they were like, why is Marco not gonna join the Straw Hats, but Yamato is gonna join the Straw Hats? It was like people didn't like that.
So it's not like people wanted her or they wanted them. Just they were like, oh, this character's not in. Why are they getting?
Like why Yamato? Yamato doesn't deserve this spot.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, and number 3 I thought was kind of funny. Number 3 is Oda.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I'm guessing this is like a type in answer type of deal.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah,
that's funny. That is funny.
Because Naruto did the same thing. I don't know Naruto's top 3, but I know Kishimoto was second.
Really?
Sakura was number 1 and Kishimoto was second.
Okay.
So everyone was like, why do these niggas hate their office?
they're like,
so
fuck
much?
you, man. I love you, but fuck you, man.
It's been a while since I've seen a poll because usually the polls I see are usually like, in the manga. Since like I used to read Naruto a lot, there's always a character poll in the manga like, oh, like this who won, and you always like Naruto.
I think that's a different type of poll. I think this was an online poll.
Okay,
I don't know where it was taking place at though.
Because
obviously, like One Piece isn't over, but it wasn't a One Piece popularity poll because they're not due for one, and Naruto's been over, obviously.
Yeah.
I will say that is. I never thought about that because I didn't think that they would. That you could put the mangaka in like a hated list. Yeah. It is kind of funny though. They're like, man, this shit wrapped up Wano 20 chapters ago, 40 chapters, 50 chapters ago.
No, you're the worst character.
Yeah, the thing is, I thought you guys like Oda. Why are you guys hating?
Because every time like people will give him hate and they're like, let him cook. He's got something going on in the background. We just don't know it yet. All right, let him cook.
How do you feel reading that? Just you wake up the next day, and you see your name is number 3, like dog.
I'd be hyped. I'm like, sure.
The thing is, like, I don't
care enough about.
They care enough about me to
I
put
don't
my
care
name
if my
down.
name's like in the top 10, right? I'm like, okay, I'm in the top 10, but number 3, guys, like.
No, I'd be
sure. Like, come on, bro. I got Foxy. Y'all like Foxy more than me?
I'm like, bro.
The new popularity poll, Foxy's number 1. Like Foxy's stock just went up for some reason. He's actually like one of the Yonko. He's like Blackbeard, but like he has a disguise on.
That is interesting though that Uda was number 1. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. Especially because it's
why.
Also new too. So it's like
that could be
like, it could be recency bias too. It's like but she's new. It's like you hate her over like Foxy.
But like, I don't see a reason why to hate Uda. She's just a flawed character.
She's annoying.
Is she annoying?
She is annoying.
Is she?
Yeah, she's like. My dad sucks.
I wonder why. She thought her dad blew up the island she was on.
Okay.
I don't think my dad sucked. If he killed everyone I knew.
So you kill the whole world. So it's like
she's not killing the world though.
She is. Devin.
I mean,
no. There's no I mean. No. Pause. Devin. They hear her song. They go to sleep. If you're asleep, you die.
I mean, you only die if she dies.
And she was eating mushrooms to make herself die.
But she didn't. I don't think she knew that the mushrooms were gonna kill her.
She did.
Did she?
Yes, because she was like, I'm fuck this world. I'm gonna take the whole world with me, but we're gonna go out with a bang.
Oh yeah, but I think they were gonna be trapped in the dream though. I think that was the thing. Like they would exist.
Yeah, they would exist, but they'd be dead.
Dead. Like what's really living? Like at that point, it's a question like what is truly living? Like you still have your consciousness, you still have like everything else. Like what truly is existing? And to her, I'm not justifying she did. She's a flawed character. That's her point. She's flawed.
Yeah, and I don't like her. I don't know if she's been number 1. I mean, I don't like her.
You can justify everything she does.
No.
You can't?
No. Devin, it goes back to my dad destroyed one island, so I'm going to destroy the whole world effectively.
But she didn't do it just for that one reason her dad did it. She said, right?
But that was the nail in the coffin. Why is one island justifiable for the whole world?
She said like she saw like, okay, my dad did this, and then she has these like recording snails, right? And she's hearing all these stories from all these
she's hearing stories and stuff.
I don't think it was solely that one island. Yeah, she's like, oh, my dad's a pirate. Like,
but that's what set her on that path. That's the thing.
Of course, but then she's also hearing all these other stories that
because
are justifying this one thing that she
But if she wasn't on the island, she would never had taught musica, so she would never have the ability to destroy the whole world. It was the fact that she was still on the island when it got destroyed, which kept her in solitude, and she was able to access
all these
that.
different things. Yes, I get it. It was a multitude of things that led her down this path. I don't think one thing led her down this path. I said one thing kind of influenced her, and then everything else justified it.
I just don't think it's justified. Like I get that she wants to make. She wants to make
Blackbeard running around, bro.
She doesn't know that. She's literally isolated.
She, like I said, she has stories. She knows all
but
these
she's
pirates.
Isolated though. She didn't know about certain events. She didn't know about things like Marineford or stuff like that.
Yeah,
she didn't know about events because she's isolated.
Yeah, it was. She was in a literal echo chamber.
Yeah, she was.
All she had were these stories from people who interacted with pirates, and their villages get burned down.
And would you not say like also like just to play devil's advocate, it would kind of act as like Reddit in a sense, where people just lie like, yeah, like my whole village gone. Yeah. Make a song about it. Like,
yo, man, I need a banger.
Dude, like, my island, Shanks pulled up. He said, "Fuck y'all and kill my whole family, dog. Make a song."
Yeah, the point of Uda is she has a flawed philosophy, and she's tunnel vision. But then all she sees are these poor people, and all these people are getting hurt by these pirates. And to say that pirates aren't doing anything is they're bad pirates. There's plenty of pirates.
Yeah, there's plenty of bad pirates. I'm not saying there's not bad pirates.
I don't know too many good ones. I'm just saying. I don't know.
That's kind of like the crux of the One Piece thing. It's like, yeah, they're antagonists, but are they good guys? Because they're still pirates at the end of the day. So it's like, are they good guys? And then it's like, the Marines, like, what is truly justice? Like, they're the good guys, but they're the bad guys. So it's like, what is it? It's,
to be a pirate is
just
to be
morals.
free. That's why, like, it's the battle. I wanted to say it's about philosophy, but like, it sort of is, and that's why I really like One Piece. Because like, to be a pirate, you know, you do whatever you want, but leading into being do whatever you want. You can do fucked up shit. You can do good shit. You can do whatever you want.
I'd say yes and no. That's an argument for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an interesting debate. I mean, as judge, I'll say. Actually, I'm not gonna judge it.
There's nothing to really judge.
Would you compare? Because I haven't seen the One Piece movie, honestly. Because they watched it like weeks ago or something. Yeah. I didn't watch it with them. Would you compare it to an Obito situation then, based on what you were saying?
See, I was kind of comparing to Obito because Obito itself is a flawed character as well. Like, he's only seeing all this.
Because he's the bad
shit, and that's sort of into like moderate. Moderate's also like pushing him towards that as well because he's using him as a pawn. So I guess I can kind of sort of compare it to that.
Yeah, because like Deven said, she lives in an echo chamber, so she's completely isolated. But she like one single transponder snail.
She has a couple.
Well, initially.
Yeah, but yeah.
Because like a marine ship wrecked like off coast, like out of sight, and then the transponder snails start ending up on her island. So then she basically is like a live streamer, and she'll like turn on the she's a Twitch streamer. Like she would turn on the camera and sing her songs. And like people would watch it live from their transponder snails, and then it grew and grew and grew, and they would tell her stories about like, yeah, like this is what happened, but she only saw the bad. She never saw the good things that were happening in the world. So it's like she only heard bad, and
since she heard that, she's like, all right,
I'm gonna kill the whole world.
And that's also because like everyone's like, Oda, do something. They were like, Oda? You could change.
Oda.
Huh?
Yeah, Oda.
And he said Oda.
Oh yeah, they were like, not only like people are saying, yeah, this pirate raped the whole family, also like murdered everyone. Not only that, they're like, Uda, you can do something. They kind of like raised her to like a higher standard for some reason.
They put her on a pedestal.
I don't really know why they did that. They were like, I
mean, why do people put any Twitch streamer on a high standard?
Pedestal. So like, not only does she have this weight, like, oh, I can do something, I should do something, I can do something. Why not do something? And
that's like, so basically, there's a song called Top Musica, which is like the main song in the movie, and it spawns like a dream, I guess like a dream demon. And if you hear the music, you go into the dream world, and she like controls everything within the dream world. And then the whole thing is like, if she dies, the gate between dream world and real world gets closed. So everyone in the dream world has to stay in the dream world. Like, there's no way of them to get out because she has like the sing fruit and the top musica. So it's like,
yeah, the
things stacked pretty hard. What was I saying?
I don't know.
But this. Yeah, I mean, it's like they. I literally forgot what I was gonna say.
All I'm gonna say is like, I don't think she's as well written as Obito and Maruto. That would never be my argument, but they follow the same story beats to where like, oh, I can see the connection between these two characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but enough of that though. Talked about Yuta last time too.
Did we?
I mean, yeah.
We talked about the movie, but we didn't get a whole debate about it.
So do you like the movie though in general?
It's a good movie.
I think it was a fun movie.
It was fun, and I love the music because I love Otto. So
yeah, it was a fun movie. If I had to really good. Put on a scale, I'll give it like a maybe a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6.8.
Yeah, I give the soundtrack like 9.5, but like I give the movie like a 6.5.
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
6.57, something like that.
So
It was soundtrack carries, yeah, hard.
It was just a fun movie. Like go off, I just watch it, things happen.
Yeah, you kind of turn your brain off, but then it's like Luffy went gear fifth.
Yeah.
Like for no reason, he's like,
Yeah, we talked about it. He's
this is dumb.
Right? Okay.
It's just there's no point of him to do that. And I guess technically it is
It
like
does take place after.
Because I didn't know it took place after Wano, but like when I first watched it, I was like, he just went gear 5th. All right.
No transition, no nothing. Just
No,
he's there now.
Like he was like bounce man. He's like, I'm getting this doing gear 5th. He's like,
I'm bored.
because he was like he put in the work on the demon because you have to like the way to get out is that people from the outside, because the demon spawns in both worlds, and then someone from the inside and someone from the outside have to attack the same point at the same time. And then like that's when like the cool scene with like Usopp and Yasop, they were using like their future sight, their observation hockey, to see what everyone else on the other end was doing, so they could see like, hey, hit there. It was a really cool scene. But then Luffy's just like, he's like putting in the work, he's doing his thing, like he's fine. Him and Shanks are like, you know, tag team with this demon, and he just goes gear 5th, and punches for no reason.
Yeah.
This kind of dumb.
It was weird.
But then at that point, it kind of like scaled him down because we thought like he was not limitless, but he's like in his world, he's insane because he basically has toon physics with gear 5th. But it's like within the dream world, he doesn't. So it's like there is a way for him to not have that insane.
I've seen the arguments ever since Gear 5th came out. People were like, can he beat Goku? Can he beat all these characters? Who knows?
I mean, that's the thing with toon physics is that it's tough.
I know.
Not only toon physics, just on top of One Piece as a whole.
Yeah, as a whole, yeah. It's already
physics
weird.
in One Piece don't make sense.
Yeah.
It's not even physics. It's just like the fact that people don't like the way the world is built in One Piece. So people are like, technically, this island is like a planet size or something. It's ridiculous. I hate it.
The only thing you can make an argument is that One Piece the world is roughly 10 times bigger than Earth, like our Earth. And that's just because of I forget the name of the island, but it's where Robin's from. They had a globe, like a model of the world, and it had other planets surrounding it, not just moons, like planets surrounding it, of like, because they measure like, I mean, it's pixel scaling, but it's like, it's the size of the world orbiting the world that they're on. And the size the size of that world compared to the main world, it would have to be like a planet size. And then in order for it, like, assuming that the density is similar to Earth, which is like assumption, you could say like you could scale it to like roughly 10 times bigger to be able to support that much mass orbiting it.
Yeah,
I've seen way different arguments about it being bigger too, not even just like pixel scale.
The main thing I see is like maps, because they're showing like maps. They're like, oh, you can see like how big this island is compared to like, the world. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
It's not just pixel. I mean, it's kind of pixel.
But that all comes from like the size of the planet itself, though.
Yeah.
Because if the planet's like the size of like Texas, then everything else can be smaller. But it's like, I mean, that's a far like a far end comparison. But like, you can, because the world is that big compared with the maps, then you can assume that the island is this big.
Right.
Compared to everything else. I do think it's weird though. Some of the islands in One Piece, like they get some real weird sizes.
Yeah, I know.
Like
that's why I hate One Piece scaling.
Yeah, like
that's the main reason.
Onigashima, like, is like fucking like huge, and it's like not only is the island big, but like the structure of like the skull castle, skull castle, that would have to be like so astronomically big because of the size of Onigashima. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah. I've never met anyone who does like scaling One Piece though.
No.
True.
There's one guy on TikTok that I follow. He kind of scales. His name's Iconic Mav.
Oh, okay.
He does some scaling of One Piece.
Does he scale it or does he like scaling it though? Because it's not the same thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. People.
He's like a One Piece die on this hill. Like that's like his ride or die.
I know one guy who does that. I can't remember his name. He got in some debate with some Naruto guy, but people are begging Seth the Programmer to scale it now that he's reading it. So we'll see where that goes. He said he might make a Luffy video if he ever gets a chance to. So,
but the thing is with Seth though is whenever he makes videos, he has to like rewatch or reread the series so many times, and with One Piece, he'd have to like love it to do that.
Yeah. So I doubt he ever will, but people are asking him to. So, and knowing Seth, if enough people ask him for it, he's like, money. I might do it.
How about like Deven the Scaler?
I mean, he got into Fate Lore, so.
I mean, but the thing is though, with Seth though, it's like Dragon Ball is his cash cow, man. He makes some like trash Dragon Ball video, pull 1 million views. He's like, why would I do something else if I could just easy milk Dragon Ball? He made a video about Piccolo. I didn't even care about Piccolo. That pulled almost 1 million views.
Does Krillin scale to outer reversal?
I mean, he recently
like Dragon Ball fans like eat anything up. They're like, let's go.
Is Gohan Blanco canon? Let's go.
I mean, he did just come out with a new Krillin video.
Which one?
He just made it. He's like, how powerful is Krillin?
Really?
Yep.
Would that just come out like today?
Either today or yesterday. It came out. I was watching it. I mean, let's go. I am him. He's talking about those fans. That's me. I watch every single Dragon Ball Parascaling video. Let's go.
I don't even remember the last Dragon Ball Parascaling video I've watched.
I don't think I mean, they'll pop up every once in a while on TikTok, but it's just like people being dumb and they're like, yeah, this feat equals this. And then someone stitches it and it's like, no, that's not how it works.
Since the Programmer came out with a 5-hour video how strong Goku is, I sat down with my suit on. I was like,
you're like,
did you actually watch that Goku video?
You start checking in notes, you're like,
because there's certain things like, it's not like I want.
That the video wasn't only a scaling video.
It wasn't only a scaling video, but it was cool seeing like certain arguments. Because like, for me, I like debating, so I like seeing like I like picking Seth's brain because I think he is a really good debater. So I like seeing like how he makes certain arguments because he doesn't only make one argument. He said you could take this feat this way, or you can take it this way, or like he give you avenues like how you could scale certain feats. And I want to see like his early part scaling of Goku. It's super funny, especially like his tomb physics when he breaks the manga panel. It's just funny.
He's like fourth dimensional.
Yeah, all the arguments like Goku just got weaker over time.
He got weaker. Yeah, he's peaked at whatever chapter that was.
Yeah,
like he peaked at chapter 10 and that, or volume 10, and that's just after then it's just.
I mean, I don't know. There's an argument he still has that power, and he doesn't choose to use it because he's bored. Because there's arguments that he fights Rayleigh. I don't know. It's funny. It's.
Yeah, there's arguments that Kakashi's like omnipotent too, so.
Yeah. I mean, he is.
There's arguments, yeah.
I mean, they said it directly. There's not an argument. He says it directly. Kakashi's omnipotent.
Yeah. Is it like a translation error thing though, or it said it in kanji too?
It says a word for word. Kakashi's omnipotent.
Yeah, but could that be like a translation error?
Nope.
Yeah.
It can't be. Well, okay, obviously it could be, but it's not a translation error. It does mean that.
It's
Kakashi is an omnipotent god. He sends his avatar like he's fucking Darkseid or Arceus. He sends his little avatar down there like, all right, go do things.
Yeah.
I loved that. I think I recorded that debate I had with you about that, Deven. I think I did. I still have that footage.
Because I was back then when I didn't know about like what
Kakashi being omnipotent?
No, it was about the books. Wherever the books are
called.
Oh,
the guidebooks?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about the guidebooks, and I saw that. I'm like, bruh, I hate this argument. But now that I'm smarter, I know like, oh, omnipotent has other meanings. Cause like I think another person who was called omnipotent was Gogeta. I think it was Gogeta, and like I know that omnipotent could just be like a hyperbole, like how strong someone could be.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily that it could be that. It's just like that's the way Japanese use it.
Yeah.
Because Japanese use words differently than English people use words.
Yeah.
Like, have you noticed a lot of times they use like genius kind of like the way we use prodigy.
Yeah.
Which is weird sometimes. But anything else you wanted to say before we wrap up this episode?
No. Don't hate me in the comments, please.
Is there anything I want to say?
It's your first time back.
My first time back, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna start streaming again.
True.
So if you want to like talk live, come do the stream.
You want to drop your Twitch?
You gonna start streaming on YouTube?
I'm debating Twitch versus YouTube. I kind of want to go the YouTube route to see how that goes. Cause I saw how Twitch worked. I kind of want to see how YouTube works. Twitch didn't work well, in case you didn't know.
I mean,
think about it, guys. If he streams on YouTube, you guys can go straight to the Tyler channels in the little banner.
Yeah, true. It'll be right there.
And then you know them.
And then,
fan base, so
I'd be like, what's up, Gabe's feet? One Piece, am I right? Hey, fuck Gabe, am I right?
Gabe's feet, I better not see you in Tyler's comments, bro.
You can record like, alright, we're reading the latest One Piece chapter. Let's go. You could do that, and Gabe's feet, let's go.
He's like, bag alert.
Man, I hate this character just as much as I hate Gabe.
I'm catching strays,
I'm like, yo, fuck Vagabond. Say Vagabond.
Hey, nominate them. How to take
it of the year, baby. Let's get it.
I'll be like, yeah, fuck Vegapunk, just like Gabe. And you're like, yeah, baby. Woo. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'll be streaming. So like, just whatever. Probably games and such and whatnot. I might stream some like when we play like Overwatch or whatever. Some of those too.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
Because not just like for like the views and stuff, but we do have some like funny moments and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And like as every gaming, so it'd be nice to have those VODs there so we could look back and like clip in like, oh yeah, we got this. We're like, Nally's just cracked for some reason and we're all making jokes, or like we're steamrolling their team.
Yeah, it reminds me of
or we have an all Tourborn no limits.
Yeah,
so
it
it's
reminds
like
me of like our, like you weren't there, but like my old Fortnite days.
Yeah.
Where we're just doing dumb shit. Like when Ash is emoting on the payload, I'm like, Ash, stop.
like Ash just like Anna, we're like, I need heals.
She's like, cha-cha real smooth.
Cha-cha real smooth. It's like, Ash, can I use some heals? And she's like, you got Eduardo. He's over here Lucia with speed moves. She's like, and she's like,
and I'm over there crying like, I just want heals.
I'm like the tank, and I'm like, I dove too hard. Oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it'd be fun to stream.
Yeah, like the other night when Nally is like, oh my god, are we having fun?
Yeah, we're like, yeah, we are having fun, aren't we?
Are we having fun playing Overwatch?
Question mark?
Yeah, so that'd be pretty fun. Watch the D&D stuff. We put a lot of time in that. Please just like watch it.
People are watching it, Tyler.
It's not nearly like I know it's like comparing it to the podcast. People are watching it, and I'm happy if you're watching it. I love it. I get it, bro. But like if you're watching this, go watch the podcast. Go sub to my YouTube channel. Go watch all my shit. Go watch all the Jowp shit. Subscribe, like, comment, share on both channels. That's all I got.
All right.
Yeah, do all that to our channel too.
Yeah,
Well, I said both channels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Vote in. I don't think we're gonna have a poll this episode. Maybe we do.
I mean, we're talking about two different polls.
There are so many options this episode.
Yeah.
If there is one, go check it out. Every week or every episode, check down below for a poll. There might be one. There might not be. Most likely, I'm gonna try and do one every now and then.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll ever go over the results because I don't know. Maybe we just get bored and we're just like, all right, let's go over the results of this random poll we took like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We can just talk about it, like, give it a
Periodically?
week. Yeah, I guess.
Like as the intro. That'd be an easy intro.
True. It'd be an easy icebreaker.
Yeah. It's kind of boring though. Whatever.
All right, we'll catch you guys next time.
Catch you on the flip. On the flip.